Welcome to Arena. I'm Will Wheaton.
And I'm Travis Oates.
Tonight on Arena, returning champion Team Iron defends their title against the challenger Team Deadbolt.
Our teams will compete tonight within the varied worlds of Unreal Tournament, MechWarrior 4 Black Knight, and Dead or Alive 3. Our scoring system breaks down like this. In each match, there are 5 possible points to be won. Each match is broken up into 3 games, which are broken up into 3 rounds. The team which wins the most points will advance to the next match. Points are awarded based on the following criteria. Each game is worth 1 point. The team with the most total accumulated kills wins 1 point, and the team with the most valuable player will win the final point.
If you missed any of that, please pass a note to the judge, and we'll have the stenographer read it back to you.
I didn't know we had a stenographer. Well, let's get started. Our first game tonight is Unreal Tournament, and our arena is called Orbital Station.
Like all good capture the flag arenas, Orbital Station puts players in identical bases set apart by a large, open, no man's land. Each base has one primary entrance and exit point, but once within a base, players can choose several different routes to use in pursuit of their opponent's flag.
This arena's brilliant design forces players to be at the top of every aspect of their game to earn a victory. The wide-open neutral zone, crisscrossed with catwalks, provides ample opportunity for snipers, while the tight entries to each base will reward players who are masters of close-quarter combat.
There's also a ton of health spread all over the map, so a skilled player should be able to keep his life near 100 or even bump it up with the +5 vials behind each flag. Now, this means that players can really run and gun, and I think we're going to see a very exciting game tonight. Let's meet Team Iron.
My name's Brent Houston. I'm playing under Raven today, which is my usual nickname.
My name is Jesse Howarth. Today I'm playing under the nickname of Rigger.
My name's Kalen Kier. I play with the nickname GLC. Doesn't stand for a darn thing.
My name is Stephen McNally. I go by Aetius. It's Greek Latin for without shadow.
Here's Team Deadbolt.
My name is Sean Shelton. I go under the name of Cash, like computer cash.
My name is Gary Arndt. The nickname I play under when I'm playing MechWarrior 4 or any other game in general is Lag Monster.
My name is Jason Roberts.
My name is Reed Sullivan. I normally play under Reedman. It was a handle for when I used to drag race.
Our teams are ready, so let's take a look at Unreal Tournament.
We will start round 1 with Cash for Team Deadbolt. He trades his machine gun for a flat cannon, drops off the catwalk, and he's on his way out.
Meanwhile, here's Raven for Iron, shaking his little tail about. And Lag Monster for Deadbolt.
Oh, she's shaking her tail about.
Why, thank you, Will. And there's Aetius for Iron. She gets some help from her anti-grav boots and grabs that shield belt.
Meanwhile, back in Deadbolt's base, Lag Monster is chasing Raven, who picks up the blue flag, but immediately gets smacked down.
Ouch. Back in Iron's base, Reedman has found a lightly defended red flag. Oh, and he's going to make Raven do a little monkey dance.
Remember the monkey dance from the 80s?
Yeah, I believe that was by a group called Men Without Pants.
Oh, how unpleasant. All right, he is up the side catwalk, but GLC is there and smacks him down.
Very unpleasant. In the neutral zone, meanwhile, here's Mr. Boogerman carrying the red flag, fights his way past Aetius, painfully so, and is back into his own base. He's got the flag, and it looks like he's going to have no trouble scoring as time runs out.
Yes! Yeah. Oh, yes!
2.
We will begin round 2 with GLC for Team Iron. The wonderful Nolly Warhog grabs a machine gun and waddles in to take up a defensive position while Aetius...
War cow, please.
Whatever. Aetius grabs a shot cannon.
Meanwhile, Mr. Boogerman, a Nolly War cow.
Warhog.
and who is this?
That's Aetius and Reedman. Yes.
Yes, they're going at it. It's like long lightsabers. Oh, can I say lightsabers? That's a LucasArts thing.
No, yeah, but you can't say LucasArts.
Oh, great.
All right, Reedman respawns after getting scorched, and here is Rigger for Team Iron. Rigger runs into Mr. Boogerman, but he gets taken out.
Speaking of Mr. Boogerman, as I always love to, he and Reedman are making a coordinated attack on the red base.
Look at him run up through that little tunnel there, using every inch of the wall for some sort of odd strategic value.
Drunk Nolly War cow.
Hog. Oh, he gets smacked down before he can get the red flag, and here is Raven wearing the shield belt, is on his way into the blue base. He is lobbing some flak grenades down there at Lag Monster, who appears to be the only defender for Team Deadbolt. Travis?
Yeah, he's actually playing the leap flag game right there.
It's my second favorite non-Olympic sport.
Is it?
Yeah, well, third favorite.
Well, there goes the shield belt protection, but this guy is still unstoppable. He's like a one-man Terminator or something.
Wasn't the Terminator just one man? That's what made him so scary and fearsome?
He was a robot, and in Terminator 2, there were two of them, so there.
Yeah, but in Terminator 2, the second one was like a metal Terminator 2 T-1000.
Oh, hey, look.
Oh, Raven scores. Our teams are tied at 1 round each as we begin round 3. The winner of this round will take this game point.
Both teams are upgrading their weapons. There's Raven arming himself with a flak cannon.
And here is Mr. Boogerman waddling in Nolly Warhog fashion as Acius gets ready for battle.
It's Cow, I tell you. Here's Cash for Team Deadbolt as he's made his way into the iron base and he's got the red flag. He's on his way out, avoiding all kinds of weapon fire.
Tango would be so proud of him.
Oh, it's a Kurt Russell reference.
Yeah. All right, here's Raven on his way back into the Team Deadbolt base. He runs into Lag Monster, but he takes her out with the flak cannon as he grabs the blue flag and begins his way back to the iron base. He's along that side catwalk.
Meanwhile, here's Mr. Boogerman.
It is indeed Mr. Boogerman.
And Lag Monster backing him up as they head out of the red base.
Mr. Boogerman and Lag Monster run right through GLC. What a mess. Oh, but Acius takes out Mr. Boogerman and returns the red flag.
Meanwhile, here's Raven back in his own base. He has the blue flag. And it looks like he's gonna score, will he? I don't know. You'd have to ask his girlfriend. Hello!
Hey!
Time runs out.
Nicely done. In the Unreal Tournament game, we had changed our strategy for game 2. We decided at the start to just have everybody, all 4 of us, rush the flag. Then all 4 of us kind of got killed and the runners just went up because nobody was guarding the flag. It was just the second game kind of messed us up.
I was just trying the last 2 Unreal Tournament games. I wanted to make sure that our flag runners didn't have to worry about anything, that we could take care of the defense and they could just do their thing. It helped a lot to have people shouting stuff at me the whole time because we could tell. So they'd be running flags, and they could tell when people were coming in at us, and so we'd be ready already. But it was close. There were a couple times where I thought it was going to get away from us, and we pulled it out just barely. We played hard.
Well, Team Iron, who swept our last 2 matches, has found a real challenger in Team Deadbolt, Travis.
I'll say, now, these teams are very well matched. Yeah. They're communicating well and taking advantage of the layout of this arena.
I noticed that both teams really took advantage of the different weapons that they had available to them, and this is the hallmark of experienced players.
Yeah, when you're playing Unreal Tournament, the game will often automatically switch you to what it thinks is the most powerful weapon, which is often the rocket launcher.
Yeah, I hate that. The RPG is a powerful but clumsy weapon, and I saw that Raven, who is a great offensive force, rarely used it, opting instead to go with the flak cannon.
The flak cannon is my weapon of choice in Unreal Tournament because it does such a great deal of damage up close. And the alt fire shoots out those little flak grenades, which are just brutal in an arena like Orbital Station. You know, a lot of people don't know this, but the flak grenades actually have a little happy face written on them.
You're lying.
I am not lying. I've just had a lot of flak shells to the face, I guess.
Well, you look really good, considering.
Okay.
It looked like Raven shared your feelings about the little happy face guns, because we saw him lobbing those flak grenades off the catwalk in rounds 2 and round 3.
So, Team Iron wins Unreal Tournament and gets out to a 1-0 lead. There are still 4 points up for grabs, though, and we'll see who takes the next one when Arena returns.
Welcome back to Arena. Our first game in Unreal Tournament was a very close matchup, Travis.
Yeah, it sure was. It's very clear that all of our players understand the benefits of teamwork as we're seeing some very close rounds here.
Well, Iron barely beat Deadbolt in Unreal Tournament, so I'm betting we're going to see another very close matchup in our next game, MechWarrior 4 Black Knight. Our battle tonight takes place in one of our favorite arenas, called Aspen.
Aspen is a standard capture the flag arena. Skilled players will use the few terrain features, like the mountains and stands of trees, to hide from and sneak attack their opponents. Mech pilots can showcase their targeting skills, or lack thereof, in the vast open areas which divide the 2 bases.
This arena has so much open space, players will have to be constantly on the move, or they'll be sitting ducks for long-range missile and energy weapon fire.
Also, unlike most capture the flag arenas, if an offensive player drops a flag, it won't be returned to the base when it's touched by a defensive player. When a flag is dropped, a timer starts, and the defensive players will have to guard it until it's returned. Our players are ready to go, so let's take a look at round 1.
We will begin round 1 with GLC for Team Iron and Acius for Team Iron. Here is Lag Monster for Team Deadbolt. He has found Acius, and he opens fire.
Ran into him, ran
They don't seem to be really interested in each other.
Well, maybe if they have a couple of drinks, they'll relax, get to talking.
That always works for me.
When you date mechs.
Yeah, here's Reedman for Deadbolt, and he picks up the red flag.
Flag, but I got 2 on me.
Reedman is up over the top of the hill, and here is Cash coming in to help him out for Team Deadbolt. Cash is doing a really good job of pulling away those Team Iron defenders so Reedman can make his escape.
GLC's Gauss Cannon misses as Reedman heads back toward his own base.
Here's Lag Monster. He has run into 2 Team Iron defenders, and Rigger is going to put the hit on him and take him down.
Call that rigor mortis.
Oh.
You can keep that, Rigger. Meanwhile, Reedman enters into his own base, and it looks like he's going to score
He
for
does.
Deadbolt. Its time expires.
2. We will begin round 2 with GLC and Raven for Team Iron. They are both on the move. And for Team Deadbolt, we find Cash climbing the side of that mountain, heading on the assault. And there's his buddy Lag Monster.
Lag Monster is doing a spiffy little dance there. It's kind of like a cat when they need to sharpen their claws. And he and Mr. Boogerman are trying to destroy Acius. And succeeding.
You know, when I think of spiffy little dances, cats is the first thing that comes to mind. Here's Raven for Team Iron carrying the blue flag on his way back to his own base.
Really, I actually think of MAME. Here's a heavily damaged GLC attempting to hold off Mr. Boogerman. Very obscure Broadway reference.
Mr. Boogerman takes a well-targeted long-range missile hit from Rigger as Acius comes in to help out GLC.
Too little too late, though, as Mr. Boogerman takes GLC out.
Here is Raven for Team Iron. He's almost made his way back in, and he does score as time runs out. 3. Here's Raven for Team Iron on the way. And here is Reedman and Lag Monster, keeping it real for Team Deadbolt.
Keeping it real?
Word, Holmes.
Oh,
That's
dear.
how the kids talk these days.
I just had a Soul Man flashback.
Reedman runs up and around the hill, and he is followed by Acius and GLC.
He's avoiding all of their shots quite well.
Yeah, the way I avoided your Soul Man reference.
Thank you, but Acius makes one count.
Yeah, he sure did. Reedman's arm is really damaged there, and he's going to have to watch that. If he loses that arm, he loses weapons.
Here's Lag Monster still doing his spiffy dance.
Oh, nice shot! Look at Raven go down!
Wow, look at that. Lag Monster just walks away from Raven's smoking Hulk.
That was so cool.
Just like Shaft. And here's Reedman, who's still being pursued by Acius and GLC.
Reedman penetrates the red base, and he's got the red flag. All right, Acius rams him while short distance way over that hill, Cash has come in to hold GLC's attention so Reedman can make his escape.
GLC is damaged, but he's managing to still limp around. Oh, and he scores some nice guided missile hits.
Cash takes one for the team, and Reedman should be on his way out.
Yeah, here's Reedman now. Pursued by a respawned Raven.
Yeah. Reedman's into his base, and he scores as time runs out.
Flag taken. Good job, guys.
Guys, can you do us a favor?
I don't know. With that kind of aim, I don't know.
Yeah. MechWarrior 4 is a great game. I bought the original, played the expansion as well. It kind of died down in the multiplayer area, but I really am glad that we're going back to it because it's a good, fun game. Great strategy.
So far, MechWarrior I've never played before, and I like it a lot. We got one runner, 2 defensive guys, and a bigger one, or a middle one. I'm using one of the bigger ones, the Black Knight. Just keeping 2 guys back, and then 1 guy in the middle, and the other guy will be running for the flag, holding off the base. Just keep kind of going forward and trying to take out as much as we can. Maybe not up to standard against most of these people, but at least decent.
I do like heavy-hitting weapons, so I can knock someone out in a single punch if possible.
It's very odd for me to play with a joystick on a PC game. Actually, a joystick in general as compared to console controllers.
I was just trying to shoot things. Give me a gun and get a target. That's all I was worried about.
But I was running flags and getting killed a lot, so I was seeing the bad end of it.
Team Deadbolt draws even with Team Iron by taking the second game point 2 rounds to 1.
Both of these teams have players who may not show up on the scoring sheet, but they're definitely having an impact on the flow of the games. While players like GLC and Cash, for example, may not really be scoring a ton of MVP points, they're certainly affecting the flow of the game by holding up defenders, drawing players' attention, and allowing players like Raven and Reedman to pick up flags and score for their teams.
Speaking of Reedman, he really impressed me in round 3. He was shouted across the entire arena by Acius and GLC, but he never gave up, and ultimately it was his capture which won the round for Team Deadbolt.
And don't forget that it was Cash coming in at the end of that round who held off GLC and allowed Reedman to score.
I'm a huge fan of Lag Monster's little dance, too.
Yeah, we'll wait to see him on Mech Dance Revolution.
Let's take another look at Lag Monster blowing Raven out of the sky. That was just too cool. All right, check this out. Raven's just flying along without any idea that he's about to get blasted, and Lag Monster smacks him down, and then, I swear, watch, he struts away. That was one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time.
Really? I take it you've never been to the Philippines.
Well, not recently. When Arena returns, we'll see how these players who are performing so well in team-based games handle themselves in the button-mashing insanity of Dead or Alive 3. Welcome back to Arena. Our first 2 games in tonight's match, Unreal Tournament and MechWarrior 4, put a premium on teamwork and strategy. Well, that's all going out the window now because we're switching gears to Dead or Alive 3.
Dead or Alive 3 is a very popular fighting game on the Xbox. Lots of cool characters, interactive environments, countless panty shots, jiggle tech, and relatively simple gameplay have made it a hit with players all over North America. Our third and final game point will be awarded to the team who is the first to take 5 victories.
Our teams have selected their players. For Team Iron, it will be Acius, playing as Helena. For Team Deadbolt, it will be Mr. Boogerman, playing as Zach. Let's see how they do. Zach and Helena face off against one another as we begin Dead or Alive 3. Helena opens it up with a vicious 2-hit combo and sends Zach down.
Oh, right in the nads.
Is that
under Queensberry rules?
I'm pretty sure that it is. Okay. Zach is nearly out here. Helena's really putting the hurt on him. Nice reversal by Zach.
You know, I gotta say, I like the way that Helena's dress keeps coming up when she kicks.
2. Helena's up 1-0 as we begin round 2. Zach opens up with immediate double-hit combo and a nice block by Helena, Travis.
Yes, Helena's just kicking away, though. You know, kicking is a strong maneuver of that character.
It's a 3-hit combo followed by a critical. Another 2-hit combo. Zach's done. Knockout for Helena. 3.
Zach is down 2-zip. Let's hope he brings something to plate this time. Oh, that was a nice bash.
Helena putting everything she can onto Zach, but he's blocking and countering very effectively, Travis. Helena's really going down here. And she's going to have to really fight back.
He's found a maneuver he likes.
A button-mashing maneuver?
No.
Ooh, knockout Zach. 4. As we begin round 4, there's just 1 point separating our 2 players. Helena opens up on Zach with a 3-hit combo. Zach is down, and Helena waits for him to get back up. Another 3-hit combo. Hey, I'm talking here now. This is going to be the Will Wheaton round.
All right.
All right, Zach comes back with a couple of hits of his own and knocks Helena way back all the way across the platform. Helena down again as Zach unloads another 2-hit combo. This is the most even round we've seen so far, Travis. Wait, don't talk. This is me. All right, high counter hold by Helena, and she knocks him out.
We start round 5 with Zach down 3-1.
He's really going to have to put his heart into this if he expects to stay in the game.
Or his fist or his feet, you know what I mean?
If he went fighting with his heart, that'd be kind of messy.
Yeah. Oh, right into the wall. For those of you who do not know, the walls in Dead or Alive 3 are active environments, so he can do a huge amount of damage, which he just did.
Helena clearly knows that as Zach knocks her out. 6. Helena has a 1-round lead as we begin round 6. She opens up with a 2-hit combo on Zach, and he comes back with a 2-hit combo of his own. Nice counter throw.
You notice they're both a lot more tentative now. There's a lot of blocks being used, a lot of counter moves being used as they become more accustomed to each other's playing styles.
Helena spins Zach down. He's in big trouble.
I think that's over for Zach. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, Zach throws her right into the wall, takes away most of her health, into the wall again.
Oh,
KO for Zach. Nicely done.
We go into round 7 with it all tied up, which looked to me it was going to be a blowout for Helena, but
Oh, right into the wall. Zach has really come back and has used the environment very effectively to stay in this game.
Yeah, I think if Helena can manage to stay off the walls, she'll still win this.
Yeah, I think it's Helena.
Helena, whatever.
You know, that's why she doesn't return your calls. Zach really puts the hurt on her, but she comes back with the counter and gets the knockout. 8. Okay, if Helena wins this round, it's over. If Zach wins this round, we go to a tiebreaker. Zach opens up with a nice 2-hit combo on Helena.
Yeah, Zach's got to be feeling the pressure here. He knows if he goes down this time, he's not getting back up.
Helena continues to put the pressure on Zach. They're just about even. Zach holding a small edge. Helena comes back with a nice 2-hit combo and sends him across the wall there.
I think she's actually trying to use his own tactic against him, and she does!
She does! A critical blow and a
taste
counter
of that.
hit. Zach's got about one hit left in him before he's over. Helena wins!
Wow, what started to look like a blowout ends up being a very close game. I noticed that both players were adapting their techniques to the other, and we never saw the same round twice.
Well, these games take more skill than you think. While vigorous button mashing may win 1 or even 2 rounds, timing is really critical. The victory in Dead or Alive 3 will always go to the player who understands how to effectively use counter moves and take advantage of an opponent who is just trying to use the same series of attacks.
Well, it was close, but Iron takes the round 5-3. Let's take a look at our arena scoreboard and see who wins tonight's match.
Team Iron won Unreal Tournament and our first game point.
Team Deadbolt won MechWarrior 4 and our second game point.
Dead or Alive 3 went to Acius from Team Iron, so they'll take our third game point.
Iron has the current lead in game points 2-1, and they also take our total accumulated kills point 14-9. To award the final point, we'll go to our MVP challenge.
To find out who our MVP is, we calculate all of our players' kill-to-death ratios. Then we add in any objectives they've secured, like capturing a flag. Then we send all this information back to our home planet using an interocitor. And they send us back the results, giving us our most valuable player.
The homeworld's going to have words with you later.
Okay.
The homeworld also tells us that tonight's MVP is Raven from Team Iron.
We spoke to Raven after the match, and here's what he had to say.
No, to be honest, the kills were a total surprise. I actually thought they were doing more killing, or that's what it seemed like. But I thought we were pretty dead even. I wasn't 100% sure that we were going to pull it off, but it's very cool that we did. But they were some really, really tough competition. This is the closest we've ever had.
I figured I was going to just suck as bad in the later games as I did in the first games, but I don't know, pulled it out somehow.
I think there was probably a little more coordination. Of course, we were playing Counter-Strike last time, so there's a lot higher need for coordination. But I think we did pretty well overall, and I think there's a lot more individual strong playing today than we had last time.
We were ahead. We had won the MechWarrior, and we had won our first round of Unreal Tournament. After Dead or Alive 3, which none of us have really played, that's when it all went downhill.
Once we hit that second Unreal Tournament game and we just kept the base, like, totally dominated, it was a big turnaround in the spirit. And then the third game, we managed to just keep it afloat and pull it out.
I think they just cheated. That's just my opinion.
Congratulations, Raven and Team Iron. You move on to the next match. Hey, if you think you have what it takes to compete in the arena and you'll be in the Los Angeles area, we'd like to hear from you. Head on over to our website at g4tv.com/arena.
And remember, kids, these are all 3D models in a computer game. None of this is real. If it was, I'd be thinner.
For Travis Oates, I'm Will Wheaton. We'll see you next time in the arena.